Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 6 of the 2-week yoga challenge. Today's class is going to be a Yin Yang class, so we're going to start with some power vinyasa and then we're going to move into some beautiful Yin. Again, with Yin we're going to be holding the poses for about 2 minutes, so just making sure you have enough props nearby. I'm going to be using 2 pillows, but feel free to use more, and if you have a block, perhaps keeping a block close by too. As always, just checking in with your body. If you have any aches or pains or any injuries, being especially careful today. Putting on something comfortable, and let's go. Beginning the class as usual in a comfortable seat, either sitting cross-legged or on your knees. And gently bringing your attention to your breath. With every inhale, feel your belly rise. And with every exhale, feel your belly fall. Starting to take slow, deep inhales and long exhales through the nose only. Breathing like this for a few moments. And allowing yourself to feel completely grounded into the earth. Calling to mind an intention today for your practice. Feeling that intention rise towards your heart center. With your next inhale, gently bringing your hands together in prayer. And with your next inhale, reaching your hands up high over your head and bringing them back down through the center. Gently releasing the hands, removing the pillow from underneath you and coming into extended child's pose. Coming onto all fours, touching the big toes together, taking the knees wide and gently sitting back towards the heels. Stretching the arms out in front if it's comfortable for the arms and gently resting the forehead on the mat. If it's not possible to get your forehead onto the mat, perhaps taking 2 fists on top of each other and placing your head on the fists. Staying here for a few moments, breathing deeply. With your next inhale, gently coming over to the left side and placing the right hand on top of the left. Again, closing the eyes, and if you can, resting the forehead onto the mat. Feeling a lovely stretch in the side body here. Remembering to breathe. With your next inhale, coming back to the center and gently taking yourself over to the right side. Again, if it's comfortable for your arm, this time taking your left hand on top of your right. Coming back to the center, gently taking your hands underneath your shoulders and rocking yourself up into tabletop. Tucking the toes and sending the hips back into your first downward facing dog. Staying here for a few breaths, breathing through the nose. And with your next inhale, coming up onto your toes, bending your knees and stepping to the front of the mat. Exhale here and take the hands around the ankles. Gently inhale and straighten the legs, release the arms and gently roll the spine all the way up. Arms by your side. Inhale, reach up, look up with the hands. Exhale, fold through heart center. Stepping to the front of the mat, take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat, step back into plank. Bending the knees, tucking the elbows to the chest. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, bend the knees. Lift up the chest, tuck the toes, and come into downward facing dog. Breathing here, inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming up into the toes. Exhale, bending the knees, stepping or jumping forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Hands together at heart center. Arms by your side, Tadasana. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, back straight. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back. Coming through Chaturanga this time. Inhaling to upward facing dog. And exhaling, rolling over the toes, coming into downward facing dog. Inhale, coming up onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Hands together at heart center. Arms by your side. Tadasana. Keep moving like this for a few more rounds. Breathing as you inhale. And moving with the exhale. Either coming through Chaturanga or bending the knees and coming into a cobra. Again, just moving with your own breath. Deeply inhale, deeply exhale. Wherever you are, just making this your last round. And gently coming to standing, arms by your side in Tadasana. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take a halfway lift. And this time we're going to plant the hands either side of the foot and step the right foot back into a high lunge. Inhale, reach up the hands. There's an option here to drop the knee if you need to. Otherwise, staying here and breathing for a few more breaths. Exhale, swinging the hands forward, bending the body forwards. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swing the body forwards. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, body forwards, arms back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Bringing the hands together at heart center. Planting the hands either side of the foot. And coming into a twist. So keeping the right hand on the ground, inside of the left foot. And reaching up the left hand. Option again to drop the knee if you need to. Otherwise, staying here for a few more breaths. With your next inhale, gently placing the hands either side of the foot and stepping back into plank, coming through a flow through Chaturanga to upward facing dog and exhaling into downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forwards and jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, hands together at heart center, arms by your side. Inhale, reach up, look up, hands together through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot steps back this time. Inhale, reach up to high lunge. And again, the option is there to drop the knee if you need to. Otherwise, staying here and just breathing. Bringing the hands together at heart center, take an inhale, reach the hands up. And as you exhale, swing the arms back. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, arms back, body down. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, arms back, body down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And hands together at heart center with the exhale. Planting the left hand on the ground now, reaching up through the right. Again, the option is there to drop the knee if you need to. Otherwise, staying here for a few breaths. Keep breathing. As you exhale, placing your hand back on the ground, stepping the feet back into plank, and coming through a chaturanga to upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Bending the knees, looking forwards, stepping or jumping forwards. And taking the feet hip width distance apart, take an inhale and come into chair pose. Sitting back into the chair and reaching your hands up high. Keep breathing here. Again, through the nose only. Bringing the hands together at heart center. And take the left elbow over and around onto the right knee, coming into a beautiful twist. Staying here for a few more moments. And with your next inhale, reaching your hands back up, straightening your legs, bringing the hands through heart center, arms by your side. Inhale, reach up with the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back, coming through chaturanga to upward facing dog. And exhaling to downward facing dog. Second side, bending the knees, looking forward through the hands, stepping or jumping forwards. Inhale, reach the hands up into a chair. And again, just making sure that the feet are hip width distance apart. Sitting deeply into the chair here. Keep breathing. Bringing the hands together at heart center. And this time, right elbow goes around onto the left knee. Keep breathing through the nose only. And inhale back to center. Reach the arms up, bringing them together through heart center, arms by your side. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back, coming through chaturanga to upward facing dog. And bending the knees, pushing yourself into a child's pose. Taking the knees wide, touching the big toes together. And relaxing down. Keep breathing here. And with your next inhale, gently and slowly coming back to the center. We're going to come into the yin part of the class now. So if you'd like to put on a jumper, perhaps putting on some socks, and get yourself really comfortable to come into the slow, deep, relaxing part of the class. Taking your pillows out in front of you, we're going to come into child's pose, but we're going to come into supported child's pose. So perhaps taking 2 pillows underneath your head, or if you'd like to go a little bit further, maybe taking 1 pillow underneath your chest and 1 pillow underneath your head. Just finding a position now that works for your body. The target area for this pose is the hip flexors and the groin. So again, just working with your body and seeing where you find this target area. Once you're there, completely relax and keep breathing. Going to stay in this pose for about 2 minutes. Just remembering to keep breathing. Keep the body relaxed and heavy onto the mat. Trying to resist the urge to move, to fidget. And if you do need to adjust yourself or come out of the pose, just doing so mindfully, using the breath and moving with intention. There's about 30 seconds left in the pose. So again, just tuning into the breath, using it as an anchor to bring you back into the present moment. Trying to remain still for the next few moments. With your next inhale, gently start to bring yourself back up, taking the pillows from underneath you and coming into a little stretch by reaching the right arm high, placing it back down on the mat and reaching up the left hand. Beautiful. Coming into lying on your back for your first rebound, releasing down onto the mat. Just acknowledging any sensations in the body. Any tingling, perhaps any heat. And just acknowledging without judgment, without attachment. Continuing to breathe, sending the breath to the belly. Few more moments here. Again, just noticing the thoughts and trying to bring yourself back into the present moment. Gently starting to take some movements. And when you're ready, begin rolling yourself up, coming back onto your hands and knees. Coming into dragon pose now, so taking the right foot in front of you, taking it on the outside of the hand, taking your pillows underneath you, and if it's comfortable for you, coming down onto your elbows. The target area for this pose is the hip flexors. depending on your body, just moving yourself around until you find that beautiful stretch. If you feel like you can go a little bit deeper, turn out the front foot onto the outside edge. Again, completely relaxing the body into this pose. We're going to be here for about 2 minutes. So as before, using the breath to anchor you and to help you commit to stillness. We hold a lot of emotion in our hips, so it's quite normal to have some negative feelings come up in these poses. If this does start to happen to you, just acknowledge the emotions without attachment and without judgment, and just let them pass by, realizing that it's completely normal, completely natural. A few more moments here, keeping with the breath. And with your next inhale, gently and slowly start to bring yourself up. Removing the pillows from underneath you. And just gently taking your leg back. Taking a few movements of the hips. Getting ready to come onto the other side. So this time left foot comes forward. And again, positioning yourself with your props, with your pillows, and getting yourself into a comfortably uncomfortable position. Once you've found the position and the target area, gently, completely relaxing the body into the pose. And acknowledging that sometimes one side of our body is different to the other. Again, this is completely normal. Try to acknowledge this without judgment, keeping your inner voice kind and patient. Few more moments here, keeping with the breath. And with your next inhale, gently and slowly bringing yourself up, removing the pillows from underneath you, and coming into your second rebound. Gently taking any hip movements you might need. And completely releasing out the body as you lie back onto the mat, closing your eyes. And again, just acknowledging any sensations in the body. as you feel yourself long and heavy against the earth. Again, noticing where the mind has gone. Trying to keep yourself in the present moment by breathing deeply into the belly. Staying lying on your back, starting to take some gentle movements and bringing your feet together towards your sit bones. Coming into butterfly. Perhaps taking the pillow underneath your head. You might want to take another pillow underneath your lower back. And again, the target area here is the groin and the hip flexors. So just finding a position here that works for your body. If you're quite flexible, perhaps you might need to take your feet a little bit further away from you to really feel this stretch. Once you're there, completely relaxing the body, long and heavy, onto the mat. Again, noticing your thoughts. Are they patient? Are they kind? Noticing where your mind goes. If you can try and draw it back by using the breath. Your next inhale, gently starting to take movements. Getting ready to come into your final shavasana. Releasing out your legs. And perhaps taking a blanket and laying down onto the mat. You can take a pillow underneath your lower back and underneath your head if it feels nice. And again, just completely relax onto the mat. Close your eyes. Gently starting to take some movements in your fingers as you stretch yourself up, bending your knees, and gently rolling yourself up to seated when you're ready. Keeping your eyes closed, coming into a comfortable seat, and resting your hands on your thighs. Recalling the intention you made at the beginning of the class, and thanking yourself for looking after your body today, for looking after your mind. Gently bringing your hands together at heart center in gratitude, and bringing your hands to your third eye. Namaste.
So I hope you enjoyed this class. If you did, please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you tomorrow for day 7. Bye.